What up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of KM Videos live streams. We'll get back cracking on some stories 6 in the morning, as Ice T would say. But what up, y'all? You know, another end of the week, the end of the year is coming. Man, it's moving fast, ain't it? But check this out, y'all. Interesting weekend of comments. One dude say I'm lying on the NHP story. What I'm lying about running? I showed paperwork. What the hell am I lying about? Secondly, had a couple people saying on that Hoover gangster one that I talk too much. I'm exposing too much. Really? It was in the newspaper and written in graffiti on all the walls. What am I exposing? The fact that people want to side with the gangsters? I mean, is that criminal? Was it any death or murder or attempted murder involved in that? I'm just trying to figure it out. Like, what is so out of line? And why all of a sudden? Is it because the videos are popping now? Is it because we bringing in so much new traffic? What is it? What is it? Ain't too many other people putting out no cool stories like this, man. And you know what's crazy? I actually been getting a lot of love from the Hoovers. It been Hoovers hitting me mostly from outside of California, but even a couple in California hit me saying that I done exposed two things that they didn't know about from their own homies, the 92 Truths and getting into it with the gangsters. Like, what more can I do, man? If you're not going to lace your homies, why not let me lace them? I'm just giving a little bit of history and a few personal stories that I was there or involved in. And then there was it was actually two guys had the nerve to say I was a PC because I was in the module. Really? And he said, what'd he say? Because you're a PC, you're scared to take a fade. They don't fight in the module? Like, do you understand Crip business? Crips don't even get along with Crips. You think you go to the module and you don't take a fade? You think you go to the module and it's all roses and glamour? In fact, you can't roll it up from PC, but you can roll it up from the module. So that tells it all right there, man. You guys kill me, but I'm glad. I'm glad to know some of y'all rubbernecking and some new haters that found the channel. How about that? What's up, Southside? What's going on? American Negro, Babyface Loxa, David Perez, and everybody else. Like, y'all know what to do. What's up, Crystal? How you doing? Kev, it be a lot of civilians just talking. You ain't got to explain yourself. This the internet. Well, I'm kind of am, but I'm kind of not. I'm just saying the stupidity of some of the people that have the nerve to come after me. Like I said, one of the dudes that said I'm lying, he's actually in the story. So, of course, I don't have to explain nothing to him. All he got to do is go look at his paperwork if he got amnesia, right? What's good? Nice football competition today, bro. I don't know. I didn't see no games. I seen bits and pieces of the Cowboys blowing out the Colts. We need everybody in the AFC to lose in order for the Patriots to get to the playoffs. So anybody take a loss in the AFC is always cool, Omar. Big Devil, what up? I know you loving them 49ers right now, right? Told y'all before they started winning, they was about to start winning. Coming off a loss, I said they was going to start winning, man. It's so obvious. But, yeah, Minnesota Vikings doing their thing, right? Like, I always lead them out of the conversation when we talk about Super Bowl hopefuls. And I thought about that today, like, damn, if the Vikings make it, people going to say, Kev didn't say the Vikings. So I'm still not going to say the Vikings. How about the Eagles, though? How about the Niners and the Eagles? How about them Chiefs? Oh, David Perez, you sound like Shaniqua, homie. Like, you got to throw a profile up there so we can make sure you're not Shaniqua. Jay Ship, what up, homie? Solid offense and defense. Yep. But after watching the USC Trojans Man, their defense is horrendous. Man, them dudes can't tackle. They can't stick anybody. That was just a pathetic showing. And if you guys remember, and I know you guys remember, I was saying how for the last couple of years, I've been saying how so many holes in the defense in the NFL. And this is why, partly because of how they call pass interference so easy now and targeting. But if you see guys in college that can't tackle, can't stick nobody, this is what they got to recruit from. And so it carries over to the NFL. What up, Western Ave? I don't know when Shanique will get off probation, man. I have no idea. Kevin, what's your thoughts on Deion Sanders? I love it, man. I love Deion. Great move for him. Probably not so good for new recruits and Jackson State, but going to the Pac-12, good move. Next stop, NFL. So it's a good move. If he can turn Colorado around, which I'm sure he will, it'll make them very competitive and probably win some games. I mean, a lot of games. NFL gonna come calling. We're down one quarterback, but our front seven is beasts. All right, 49er fan. Brian Watson, keep the content coming. Haters gonna hate. Keeping the questions to a minimum. Not if Cuse was up in here. If Cuse was up in here, y'all have a million questions. As an Howard grad, I'm glad for what he did for HBCU. Yeah, man, I mean, I'm glad for what Deion done for the world as far as entertaining. You know, a lot of people done mocked his dance. If you look at his highlight films, incredible player from college to the pros, every pro team he played for. Outstanding dude with a lot of character. And he's showing that he can coach kids and he can teach kids how to be men. So, gotta love him, man. Gotta love him. Deion told the team they should all enter the transfer portal. That might be a bad move because Deion himself admitted that he could not compete with teams like Alabama because he didn't have no weight. His them linemen that he got, they too small. So you don't want these guys coming to Colorado with you. You're gonna get blew out, and then it's gonna look bad. So go on and go to Colorado, get you some beefy linemen, and just worry about the skill position, man. Worry about the DBs and safeties, wide receivers, tailbacks, and quarterbacks. Okay, we better with Jimmy G being down. Rookie quarterback could surprise all the defense. Boy, you guys don't give Jimmy a break. Just last week, Devil, you thought Jimmy was doing good. Now you back on your Jimmy hating bandwagon. He said, and white folks is happy in Boulder, Colorado. I would be too, man. I don't know though. Playing in Colorado, man, he got to be careful. You know, it's been a lot of mass shootings in Colorado in the last couple decades. You never know what might happen at a college football game, right? A lot of racism and a lot of new gun violence popping up, man. Be careful, Dion, man. We love you. kevmacvideos, hitting the like button is free, y'all. Absolutely. By the way, all the bang Niner gang about to stop as soon as the Niners start losing. How about the Lakers, though? To my surprise, they beat the Milwaukee Bucks. I couldn't believe it. The homie called me and he said, you know the Lakers beat the Bucks. I'm like, what? Huh? I had to look at the phone and make sure it wasn't a recording. The Lakers beat the Bucks. They still in like 13th place. Come on now, 13th place. I guess the good news in all this, they're only 6 games back of first place. I guess that's the good news, right? They got to stay within that 6 just to be in 13th place. So along the way, we're going to have to beat some of those teams in the middle of the pack, man. He's been looking like an MVP ever since the coach, Darvin Ham, told him, forget LeBron. Whether LeBron don't play or whether LeBron do play, this is all you. You handle the ball, you run the offense. And that's why he's putting up these numbers. Plus, I noticed, I only watched one Laker game, right? But I mean, one since AD been balling. So my thing was this about AD. They played him the whole game. Like, nigga, if you play the whole game, that's good. That means you got wind and you in shape. But you're supposed to put up them type of numbers if you play the whole game. Of course, the coach ain't gonna want to take you out either if you balling like that. But I don't know about the other games. But head off to AD and the Lakers, man, for winning. They turned it around quick, but still in bad shape, man. They dug a deep hole for themselves. It's gonna be hard to come up out there. Bang, bang, Niner gang. I'm gonna have to see what's up with Shaniqua. Make sure she all right. All these Niner fans and Shaniqua ain't in here with her cheerleading outfit. No, I didn't see what AD did today. I didn't even know the Lakers played today. What did he do today? Shit. Let's see what the Lakers doing. LA Lakers basketball record. Oh, we 10-2? Huh, we moved to 12th place. We moved to 12th place. AD had 55 and 17. That's about right. What was he getting the last like 8 or 10 games? 37 or something like that. That's cool, AD. I'm proud of you. It's only a matter of time for you get hurt, though. Because even the game I seen you balling, I seen you grabbing your ankle and your neck. I seen you out there yelling my neck, my back, my ass, and my crack. But good. Shout out to AD and the Lakers, man. 10 wins, 12 losses. We moved up one notch. We're in 12th place now. That's cool, man. Way to go, AD. Way to go, Darvin Ham. Last coach couldn't get nothing like this up out of the Lakers. Right? A lot of average team in the Western Conference so far. Are they average or below average? Or average based on their records or the way they play? Come on, Kevmac, don't jinx us. Please, man. You're going to put that off on me, for real? You know that dude stays hurt. Come on now. Just keep it real. I don't know why keeping it real has to be a jinx or... All right. AD, stay healthy, man. Stay healthy the rest of your career, man. Don't grab your hamstrings, your ankles. Don't grab your shins. Don't grab your thighs, your hamstrings, your waist, your hips, your shoulders, your elbow, or your wrist, my nigga. Here's a dude that went to pick up LeBron and failed. Like, how uncoordinated can you really be? That you go pick up LeBron off the ground and you fall. Come on now, Marlon Guest, good looking out, man. That's what's up, though. I mean, like I said, shout out to AD for balling. Glad he's finally showing up like this. But again, Darvin Ham told him to do that. Darvin Ham told him about 8, 10 games ago. No, probably more like 8 games ago. Darvin Ham told him, with or without LeBron, man, go run the offense. Go get yours. I think that was a good move. They're about to trade Patrick Beverly or waive him. I don't know why. Why you don't like Patrick Beverly? We need defense. And we need a hoodlum to get up and do his face, push people around. Yeah, but I agree. I agree that a lot of these teams aren't playing up to par. And some of these moves haven't been the best moves in the last 2 years. Big Ten got UCLA and USC. We about to beat on them. Go Blue. Man, that makes it even easier for Deion Sanders. That's making the Deion move to Colorado look that much better. Ooh, Deion from the ball. Devontae Steele, what's happening? 6'6". All right. He has more fouls than points this season. Love from San Diego, California homeboy. Good looking out, 619. Suge, I almost contacted you yesterday and told you, let's get started on this book. Let me ask you a question, Shug. Would you want to start doing a book from scratch, or do you want me to give you what I already got written up and fix it up? Whole lot of fake injuries and sitting out in the NBA. I don't see why not, but for real, I mean, long season, you ain't got to do nothing but getting like the top 10. So I kind of feel it, almost getting closer to our mission. Almost, yeah. Because I really was lazy and didn't feel like getting out the bed. Dion bringing lots of Jackson State players with him to Colorado. Like I said, as long as they in the skill positions and not linemen, he'll be all right. By the way, the Bengals are 3-0 against Mahomes. Oh, oh wow. Is Nipsey, man, I'm so tired of them questions, man. Where y'all be at? Y'all be hiding under a rock or what? Send me what you have to fix up. Once I have done that, you can look it over and tell me if that's the right fit for you. I'll tell you how I want it. Just stay humble all the way through. Even if it's a Superman story, I got to remain humble. And so that's basically the blueprint for the whole book. Just stay humble. Sorry about it if it's a newbie, but man, these questions get old, man. It's so tiring when if you understand the gang lifestyle, you already know. Like you shouldn't even have to ask that question unless you're looking for confirmation, right? What do you think about older dudes speaking on what's going on in the streets when they're not frontlining? That's a great question. I think younger guys should look to older guys for advice. I think the older guys that already been through the madness, the ups and the downs, and if they're still around, that means they're doing something right, and you ought to listen. As far as the specifics of what's going on in the streets, if a guy's not in the streets, they have to realize times have changed. It's not the same. It's not the same get down. Uh, People do different type of drugs. People move differently, hustle differently. So you got to kind of leave it to the youngsters, but there's a lot of guidance, man, that can be taught to these youngsters, and I think the youngsters ought to at least half-ass pay attention. After delayed entry, Fred McGriff finally got elected into the MLB Hall of Fame. Do you think Crime Dog should have been a first ballot Hall of Famer? You know me. You already know my answer. I would have to look at the stats before I give you an answer. Fred McGriff was one of the premier players when he was at the top of his game. So you would think he would have been first ballot. But again, I'd have to see who went in when he went in, who he was up against, and compare his stats to other stats. But the fact that he's in the Hall of Fame says enough. The disturbing thing is that some of the younger guys today might wet up some of the originals and older guys because they don't know them or think of them as nobodies. It's wild. Yeah, that's kind of true too. And sometimes they have a right to feel that way. But there's still a respect factor that should never go away. You know, Lil C from 30s comes to me. Yeah, I know him, G Slam. Why? What's up? When an older guy comes home and trying to tell them what to do. I mean, when you say tell them what to do, you got to look at the information. What is he trying to tell them? Like if he's trying to make them go do something against their will, man, probably out of line. If he's trying to tell them how to conduct themselves and live longer and take care of his kids, I'll be damned. He need to listen. Coach Prime is a GOAT. I agree with that. Kev, you still beef with Ricky Henderson? That's kind of a weird question in the sense that I ain't got no beef with Ricky, but I assume you're talking about when I met him at Caesar's Palace. Yeah, I still got beef with Ricky. Ricky is one of the all-time best players, hands down, in my era. Ricky could do it all, man. How the hell Griffey wasn't a unanimous Hall of Famer? It's a great question. It's a hell of a question. Nah, man, Kev is one of my best friends, Cutes. Hey, what's his name? Q's got so many best friends, it's hilarious. I think the more hilarious part is the fact that he cannot stop adding best friends to the list. BX2 Tex 7. What up? Shout out to you too, man. Never heard no stories about him on your platform. Was he an outstanding member? Man, my memory ain't even that great to even know who you asking about, G Slim. Uh-oh. So we got somebody advertising free girls in U City. Where is U City at? I've never been to U City. Can you tell me where U City is at? Why do a lot of dudes think LA started gangbanging? They only started color banging. Gangbanging was a thing, safe to say. I don't know, bro. I like to clarify Crips and Bloods. I don't put that gangbanging in there. And same with the Hispanics in Southern California. They tend to think that blacks are saying gangbanging started in '69 or we was the first. No, only when referring to Crips and Bloods. Kev Mack is about to jump in the car and head to wherever that is. How you know, bro? Is LeBron selfish for trying to chase Kareem? I mean, you could view it as selfish, but fact is, he's playing in the NBA and he's competing like everybody else. And if people let him score, that's on them. If he can score on his own, that's great. I don't know that at the end of the day that's going to make him better than anybody, but it'll definitely have him on the list of high achievements probably for the next 20, 30, 40 years. West side of St. Louis, where Nelly from. The St. Louis 60s, all right. I made $25 profit because I was being funny and had Lakers money. You know it's bad day if Lakers blow someone out. That's kind of hilarious. Who did the Lakers beat today, man? And surprising that they went on a back-to-back, but who did they beat today? Big cousin Mac, peace and blessings. What up? U City is where a lot of you Crips be at in St. Louis. Oh, but he spelled it YOU and said the women are free in U City. You can still cop our magazines. Kev, what up, man? Can I get a Raiders? Get them Jank. What up, homeboy? What side of the border are you on right now? Get them Jank. Trying to chase Kareem 20 years and he's supposed to stop scoring. The Wizards and y'all acting like the Lakers won a championship. Well, they also just beat the Bucks, so I mean that says a little something. On a back-to-back? Come on, man. Don't do that. I used to get money in St. Louis. Babyface Local, you got money everywhere. Probably still went back to the project. So nigga had more money than he could fill up in his project home, right? New York Giants starting a bull. They going, what they do? They tied with Washington. Would you sign a rapper or dip into the music of any genre? Would I sign a rapper? I might. Shit. Would a rapper sign with me is the question. I remember the days when the Lakers or Bulls would sweep the Supersonics. Dude holding up brooms at the game. 130 people, 55 likes. It's all good, man. It's a late Sunday night. It's actually Monday on the East Coast and down south. It's all good, brother. I mean, this is just a live stream, homie, with no guests. This ain't the videos. This ain't no stories, right? Mac, what sets did you guys stop warring with in 92 after the peace treaty? The Venice shorelines, which couldn't be considered a war, but beef. Shit, that's the only one I could think of. From 98 to 2008, I was all over the Midwest and Northwest. That's what's up, homie. Shit, I still got magic over Kareem and LeBron, my era. Too young for Kareem, too old for LeBron. Sure, you wake up to K and video live streams, huh? I heard that, man. I'm wondering how many of them haters in the comments are actually watching right now, itching to leave a comment. Like, I wish you would leave a comment so I could address you on live. Kev, you never thought of doing short films? You're an author, so I know script writing won't be a problem for you. I want to see you win. There was a period of time I was going to work on short films, but that was so short-lived, homie. Get them jank. Tapped in, KM. Salinas Report, what up, man? Omega, please just give me just one more hit. Omega, please just give me just one more hit. What's up with all these ladies bringing the spam up in here tonight? Oh, yeah, that's what's up. Did time with Big Keita Rock. That's what's up, homie. Nah, I haven't spoken to Barefoot Pookie. Why? What's up? What's going on? Y'all fill me in. What's the latest on YouTube? I was going to call Cartoon and Melly Mel today and ask them for an update on YouTube. I just was feeling like they would know what's going on YouTube, but I decided I wasn't going to call and bother them brothers. So I'm going to bother the Macheads and Maniacs. What's the latest on YouTube? What's going on YouTube? What's your Cash App, Kev? I hit 4 times in a row, 500 a time. What? You got to be shitting me. So you didn't hit for like 4 times in a row. So you didn't hit what, like at least 16 racks on the hard 6? Oh man, here go my Cash App, brother. The last person to ask me for my Cash App tricked me, man. He didn't even Cash App me. Let me hold $1 since you whacked. Curtis and White pulled his heat on DJU. What about ODM Slim pulling up to where Milk live at? That's old news. What happened to USC? How can I lose to Utah twice? No defense. You just answered your own question, man. No defense. Caleb got hurt. Quarterback was hurt whole second half. My thing is this. In being at the game, right, I got a nephew. He plays cornerback. And his mom, my niece, and we at the game. And I'm pointing out to them. On USC's right side, the inside wide receiver, Utah wasn't sticking them. So I'm like, is that the most ultimate disrespect? Is that because he put the FUCK Utah on his fingernails and took a flick? Or do they know something that the general public didn't know about this quarterback? Like, you leave a wide receiver open, man, it's so easy to complete a pass to an open receiver. Of course, the offensive line is trash, so he was under heavy uh, pressure as well. But that one pass he completed toward what? The beginning of the fourth quarter? That was a busted play, but the receiver was open anyway. Like nobody stuck him. He just run downfield and wait for the ball. He couldn't even throw the ball far enough to get a touchdown. He underthrew him. The receiver has to sit there and wait for the ball. That was crazy, man. I don't care if you hurt. I'm just saying, I'm not saying I'm right. I'm not saying I'm right at all. But I'm saying if I got a receiver on the left, they guarding him. A receiver wide right, they guarding him. They not guarding the inside receiver. That's the easiest receiver to throw the ball to. You would think. I mean, I never played quarterback at a collegiate level, but damn, the inside receiver just do an out route. He's wide open, right? So I'm thinking he's a little overrated, but all my homies are saying he was hurt. But Utah defense of coordinator or coach, they knew something, bro. They knew something going into that game. They started the game off playing man-to-man. So they didn't respect him to start the game until they found themselves down like 17-3. But they wasn't going with no double safeties at first. It was one-on-one, man. Just crazy, man. I really was disappointed in watching that game, man. Yeah, well, USC definitely got trash defense. I don't think nobody want to debate that. Pulling up to people's houses, easy trip to the graveyard. It could be. Could be. Like, yeah, you're right. It could be. What's up, cuz? Have you checked out Rocket Lope from Garden Block YouTube channel? No, I haven't checked out Rocket Lope. If you're new to the channel, I don't watch a lot of YouTube. That's why I'm asking now. What's the latest on YouTube? And every so often I'll ask who y'all watching on YouTube. I don't do a lot of YouTube. I don't watch my own channel. I don't watch my own interviews. And rarely will I watch somebody else's unless somebody send me a link. You feel me? And I say it all the time, man. I don't know what y'all expect to change unless you're just new here. Ruined my college football. Looking forward to. Me too. I was looking for him to be in the playoffs too, bro. That's why it was so disappointing to me. Like, y'all might as well let UCLA beat y'all. And UCLA could have played Utah. You know what I mean? But that garbage that I seen, man, that was horrendous. And UCLA should feel some type of way. They should be in their feelings knowing that they lost to this team, man. Black Warrior Spirit looking out. Dude from Bebop Watts made a video on what Cartoon was talking about. What was Cartoon talking about? Kev, look up Hoodie Hood, Snow Rock interview. You like that for sure. You know I'm going to forget. If I don't write it down, I'm going to forget. We should all watch True Freeman. Who was True Freeman? Somebody said that's old news. TCU should be out. You know what? Little Crazy Boy called me. And Little Crazy Boy asked me, was I watching TCU game? I said, no. I said, Kansas State is going to win. They're going to score last. And he told me that TCU was up by 8. And then he told me they tied it up. I said, Kansas State's about to score. He texted me, told me it was in the overtime. Next thing I know, he texted me, said Kansas State won. I'm not surprised. I really ain't surprised. TCU has a tremendous offense. Defense is as atrocious as USC's defense. Did I get that cash yet? Let's see. Yep, good looking out, bro. I appreciate that, man. That's a real good look. Somebody else told me that hussies don't talk. I said, damn, Mumpy, Keystone, Pretty Boy, they not hussies. I thought about Miz and Pookie Twin and the Foldies. I'm like, hussies don't talk? Like, it gotta be because Kev stories are popping, man. Cartoon said that Bebop won. Oh, that was old news. Oh, yeah, okay. You talking about some shit forever ago. Before Cartoon got his channel started. Roughneck TV did a Las Vegas 60 interview. That's what's up. Hopefully they knew their roots and knew who started them and all that type of stuff. We love you in Yak Town. That's what's up, man. That's cool. You still talk to white boy Eric from Catwalk, used to run with Roscoe. I don't know white boy Eric from Catwalk. I know a white boy, Marcel Kano, and I know Eric Easy Low, but not a white boy Eric from Catwalk. See, Babyface Lokes will shoot y'all down in a heartbeat, man. UGA, Michigan don't stand a chance against UGA. Salute to Indo, Du Leprechaun, and Baby Chili Mo, Eastside 66th Street. Yeah, Georgia's a beast for sure, man. Without question, Georgia's a beast. You missed a whole lot. You didn't miss but 37 minutes, man. You all right, bro. You didn't miss nothing, man. You don't even have to play this one back. Damn, that hard six was popping night. Where you play at? What casino? Jim Harbaugh teams always crumble. See? That's why they think I hate Michigan. Because I say the exact same thing, homie. Joey Owens, I like you, man. I don't know you or none of that shit, but I like you, homie. I like your observation. That's a fact as far as I'm concerned. That's a serious fact. I say the same damn thing. That's why I didn't think Michigan could beat Ohio State. But I will say Michigan does look good. This looks like Harbaugh's greatest team ever. But Georgia is the truth. Just the way the sport's been going the last 2 years or since COVID came, it's kind of weird. Favorites don't win like they're supposed to. Underdogs find a way to win. So that's why I say you don't think Michigan could beat Georgia, but I absolutely agree that Georgia is the best. I absolutely agree with that. But Michigan might surprise you, bro. Why are there so many single chicks out here? You know why. Wait a minute, single chicks? I don't know, bro, because a lot of females got females. So I don't know about them being single, but it's kind of true, but kind of not so true. I mean, because for real, man, it seemed like some of these women that go both ways or these women that go one way with the women got more women than the straight dude, right? I mean, it's so bad out here now that even the woman in a woman on woman relationship sneaks around to get her a man sometime, right? Give every team 1 to 2 stars they used to. These super teams ain't it. Kev Mac, why'd your Dodgers have them in the playoffs? Dave Roberts. I'm going to blame it on Dave. We already did a live about it, man. Dave Roberts. But I'm going to tell you something about single females, man. Grab you one and keep her. Because females in a heterosexual relationship, they cheating. Where you think we getting it from? Them the girls we messing with, right? It's so bad you got them talking about side dudes now. It used to be the side chick, now it's the side dude, right? So we know the women in relationships ain't no good. So if you find one that's single, go on, grab her and lock her up. Georgia team has NFL ready players on both sides. Absolutely, without question. Always put money on the underdog because you never know when they're gonna hit. You know, like my homeboy One Shot always say, as long as you put your money on the right side of the fix, you good. You just never know what side of the ball the fix is gonna be on, right? Babyface Lokes will say he's side dude number one. My question is, how many side dudes are you though? Like you probably got 3 or 4 women, right? So you the number one dude on the side for 3 or 4 different women. And that ain't a bad thing, homie. But you find you one good one, man. I'm getting close. I'm getting real close, man. I can feel it. I can feel it heating up. I'm so close to having that one female. I mean, I'm just right there, homie. Hey, my man said, you side dude number 4. Damn, he hit you with the side dude number 4. Like, that's dangerous, homie. Hey, man, I wouldn't care where Dave Roberts from, man. That dude cannot manage to me. Man, one thing about me, man, if I ever get married, it would never be a lockdown. A woman cannot control what I do and where I go. As long as I come home every night, as long as I wake up in the bed with you, and as long as the bills is paid, we shouldn't have to worry about nothing. You know what I mean? Don't worry about nothing. Have you asked Big Rick to do a phone interview? No, I never asked him for a phone interview because Big Rick told me he don't like the way he talk. So even a phone interview is not going to change the way he talk. Can you give us another story about Bam and Roscoe? Roscoe's going to be in a lot of these stories because Roscoe's my dog. So he's going to be mentioned a lot, even though I'm trying not to mention him no more. Like I said, maybe for his birthday or maybe one day, I'll just put it all together and give y'all a complete Roscoe story. Right? If Kev get him a girlfriend, kevmacvideos is done. Remember when he had his last girlfriend? School me on my last girlfriend. You talking about the girl that I was staying with temporarily? I was on all night, every night then. Like, nigga. And then when I got off the live, I was on the phone with other girls while I was in the bed with her. Remember that? That's a girlfriend? Or is that just like temporary insanity? Yeah, I tell women all the time, and divorce rates are high. I haven't seen the numbers, but they tell me it ain't. I'm like, how many times you been married? Twice? You've been married twice and the divorce rate ain't high? Imagine if every woman had been divorced twice and you looking for number 3. Like, that won't be me. Like, I can't be the third husband. Like, because if you're the third husband, imagine the husband number 1 and number 2 probably still hitting that. At least one of them husbands can still double back and get that whenever you want, right? The number 1 cause of divorce is marriage. I ain't gonna disagree with that one. I haven't heard from AC since Melly Mel interviewed him. AC just disappeared, man. I don't know what's up with AC, bro. Kev Mac, give us your thoughts on Kanye. I don't have no thoughts on Kanye, man. Kanye is doing Kanye, bro. Man, we're not going to talk about the girl on the camera, man. We're not going to talk about that because we're not going to talk about that. Joey Owens look a lot like Kev. Who is Joey Owens, man? Kev, man, what up, homeboy? Just don't sign. Get married, but don't sign the papers, right? Do I at least get her a ring? You talk to who? Who you talk to who, Nola? Who gave you some stories about NH and GC? Easty Crip, what up? That jacket you had on in the last story was dope. Good looking out. I was supposed to get the name tag on that and see if they still make them. It's the beard and light skin. Oh, Joey Owens right there look like me. I don't know, man. That's kind of cold, man. He got a full beard. I can't grow a full beard. My shit would be great, and I'm not using just for men. So we not finna have a full beard until I learn the rent scam. Until somebody show me how to use it just for men. 6 in the morning on me, 6 a.m. Who do you see being president in 2024? Joe Biden. Sleepy Joe. Unless he died and Kamala Harris inherit the presidency. Okay, a few people coming out admitting to be married. That's what's up, homie. Like, I wouldn't be admitting to being married when a brother's talking about these women in relationships be giving it up, right? Like, you know how many married women I've been with in my lifetime? Hey, that don't mean it was your wife, and that don't mean your wife would cheat. I'm just saying, though, like, marriage don't mean a whole lot when it comes to love. Like, marriage is just like your lifelong partner, which doesn't always turn out to be lifelong, right? It ain't what it was when our grandmothers that came up in the 40s that was having babies in the 40s. You know, it was totally different back then. Well, I'm gonna tell you what, Big Lee. A lot of them Republicans that talking about running, they not gonna be president. That's for sure. And you know what else? If Trump run against all these wannabe presidents, guess what? That's gonna really kill their numbers. So don't be surprised on Big Lee. We can revisit this later on. My wife 54 and I'm 44. That's what's up, homie. So you've been seeing gray hairs way before you had your own gray hairs then, right? Like, I ain't even mad at you. Like, do you help her dye her hair or do you send her to the hairdresser? Does she go to the hair salon or do you pull out the Krylon spray paint, the Rust-Oleum spray paint and spray her at night? Getting married is the stupidest thing for man. Remember, Green Ranger killed himself over divorce. Trump ain't winning no presidency in 2024. Margie Taylor Greene is going to ruin his presidency. Married couples be swing. Now, if you're talking about married couples as swingers, like Slick from Campanella, then that's cool, homie. Hey, that's cool, homie. Nah, we get old, champ. I can't wait until I see Gray. Oh, see, that's not a good marriage, homie. If she's 54 and she's not showing you her gray, she's spending too much time away from you. Like, nigga, you gotta wake up and see some gray growing out her roots, homie. You got to see her before she shaves sometime or something, homie. Like, for real, like, homie, I don't know, man. Your marriage seems in jeopardy to me. Oh, you enjoy them now. Okay, you enjoy them. All right. Well, that's cool. Shit, I don't like the gray hairs, man. When I wake up and see a woman with gray hair, man, I'm scared to death. Like, that runs me away every time. Like, you gotta have your dye game up. You gotta have your hairdresser on call, on standby. You know what I mean? Gabriel Lopez, what's up, homie? Ever cruise Fig and 69 for fun? Yeah, I've cruised Fig for more than just fun. Depending what type of fun you're talking about. Uh, yeah. Joey said he ain't sharing his wife, man. He ain't giving up his wife. Like he's really in love. I ain't mad at you, Joey. You really in love, man. See, when you love your girl, homie, when you really love your girl, ain't nothing wrong with that. Wait a minute. How you gonna tell me to get a young? You really don't know me. Is this your first time on Cam Video live stream? Like, what you thought I was gonna get? An old one? Oh my Jesus! Get you a young one. Leave your money to Kev. Y'all be tripping me out, man. I'm so glad I came on. Y'all funny as hell. I agree, Joey. The hoes for everybody, but my wife is personal. That's cool, King Poe. You love your girl too, man. See, that's what I'm talking about. A man that loves his woman is a special kind of man. Them be the ones that kill themselves when they come home and see the mailman coming out the house. They come home and see the milkman in the kitchen, and they be ready to kill themselves. Like if you a swinger, you come home and you catch somebody doing it to your woman, you don't kill yourself. You don't get mad. You don't kill him. You don't beat her up. You just yell and scream at her like, "Where's mine? Like, where's the other female at?" Like, that's different, right? That's different. Like you come home and you ask your wife, "Where's mine?" Like you don't kill yourself or kill her or him, right? You already know she's a toss up. You already know she's sharing. Sharing is caring. Love is a different. If Will Smith can't keep his wife in order, we ain't got a chance. Yeah, you broke niggas don't stand a chance, man. Oh, okay, King Paul. I hear you, brother. Be all sad when Sancho hitting their wife. You know what's crazy? If you grew up in LA and you've been married to your wife for 30 some years and you black and you black and she's black. Y'all grew up in a time where y'all was cool with Mexicans and she didn't like the Mexican. And now 30 some years later, you not tripping because you think your girl don't like Mexicans. The whole time, that Mexican taking her to lunch. He ain't driving no beat up orange or yellow Toyota no more with one headlight. This nigga's rolling a big body Benz. Or this nigga's in a fresh BMW or he's in a Tesla. And he's treating your wife so good. You have no idea, man, what that essay down the block is doing to your wife. Man. Will Smith not being the man in the marriage is the problem, man. Why y'all on Will and Jada though? Like, why we can't talk about people that's in the chat room? Sancho, get your money, Sancho, and get your women. I ain't mad at you, man. If you could call that B a B, you would. And if you can't, you probably should. We saw your girl on the ring cam the other night. That's what she would like you guys to think too, man. But I'm sorry, my brother. I'll let you believe what you want to believe. My wife is Mexican. I'm black. Oh, you winning then. No wonder why you ain't sharing. Like, you don't want to share no Latina. Like, you want to keep it juicy, right? No, now I know why you don't want to share. Like, yeah, you fell in love. I was right. You fell in love. That's love. I knew it. I knew it, homie. I mean, I didn't know it, but I knew you was in love. Man, did old girl come back to your crib? Nah, she didn't come back, man. Sorry, she didn't come back. Compton girl, what up? Watch Compton girl disappear. Every time I speak to Compton girl, she run up out of here. My girl Puerto Rican, that's what's up. All right. Puerto Rican women are cool. Kev is trying to be fruitful and multiply, taking the Yeah, you do. You always disappear when I speak to you. It's like I make you nervous or something. What up, loco? What do you think about a black guy? Everything pro-black, but got Mexican white. What you think about that? I just think it's funny. Like when I was in the pen, you had Mexicans pushing the line against other races, and you had white guys that rode with the whites. And you go and visit, and the girl visiting them is blacker than this couch I'm sitting on, man. They so black. They damn near purple black. They blue black. Like, how in the hell? Like, I hope they don't have no kids together. You got a German woman. I thought, all right, that's cool. She got blue eyes. Kev Mac, what you getting your girl for Christmas? I don't have no girl. I just almost got a girl. So do I almost get her a present or what? But no, for real, man. You know what I mean? It's getting close, man. It's getting close. Getting warm. Thoughts coming all races, size, and of course they do, man. I heard white dudes got stabbed or killed for having a black wife. Maybe on some level fours or something, but not where I was, bro. I'm telling you, man, when you go on visit, bro, people, non-blacks had black women, man. I'm telling you. And they was high ranking. They just was on a level 2, max security. Blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. That's why y'all better watch out from them essays taking y'all women, man. Them essays know it too. They know the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. So maybe, times turn, man. Mexicans are the new blacks, homie. Mexicans doing everything the blacks used to do, man. Mexicans got the money, they got the girls, they got the jewelry, they sea walking. Man, what? They got the best cars on me. I heard a lot of dudes was getting a woman cracked on the shaw back. Yeah, I was one of them. My girl got cracked on the shaw probably every Sunday. You feel me? Like you don't even want to be a man and go out on Crenshaw on Sunday if your girl was out there on Sunday. Because it's gonna be a fight. Not you and another dude. It's gonna be you and her because you already know she out there giving her number out to everybody, sliding her beeper number to everybody, right? And you only get mad because the nigga she talking to got a better car than you. My only thing is where that nigga live at. Like, tell me where he live. Let's go get the buddy. Like, I could never have a Bonnie and Clyde that some people got. Some people, male and female, they set you up like the yo-yo Bonnie and Clyde thing with Ice Cube. Like, I couldn't find a girl like that. Every girl I had to meet a dude, she loved the other dude more than she loved me. So she would never tell me where the nigga lived. Like, she was going to get the money regardless. So don't let Kevmac get none of the money. I'm going to go get the money myself out the relationship. Guatemalans, they cool. I mean, Colombians is cool. I mean, don't give me the name and the list of what type of women. How about Trinidadian women? How about island girls? It happened to you on the Shaw in 86. Shit happened to me in the Shaw on the Shaw every Sunday, homie, for a whole decade. Like from 1984 to 1994, nigga. Kev, can you name some gang members that you knew that had legit businesses besides Nip and Crew? Shit, yeah, a whole bunch of them. Big Poppy, Big Cat, Lil Cat, Keita Rock, the homies from Grape Street. Uh, shit, a whole bunch of them. Shit. I mean, we had, yeah. I could name a lot more than that. Them the ones that come to mind. Big U, uh, Money Mike. Man, come on, man. You name a whole bunch of 60s. You know what I'm saying? Just for starters. We're not even naming other hoods. Killer Gene, rest in peace. Yeah, I knew Killer Gene. And that's why Keystone and a lot of old school players said a heart is an organ that you don't need. Yeah, King Poe, I mean, I don't think he was thinking when he asked that question because I'm sure he knew. I think. Yeah, Killer Gene was your homie. Killer Gene was with the business his entire life, man. Would you ever date a pog? What's a pog, man? I don't even know what a pog is, man. Pretty ass white girl? Is that what a pog is? Kev, do you watch Snowfall? No, I don't watch Snowfall. Can't live sweet trying to cheat. You know Stone moved to Fresno? What Stone? He a cop. That's why he asked that question. I met him in Alvinal. Why do you think NFL quarterbacks don't do much? Man in motion, plays today, Kev. I used to wait for them to do that. See that left foot go up and down, and the guy hit the line. They do. They do. They just do it differently. No, they do it. You see the receivers and the backs move. They still do it, but I think you're talking about back in the day when the motion man run all the way across the field, like Cordell Stewart, or people like that. Fat. Oh, fat. That's what it stands for. Fat. No, I'm cool, homie. I could do without that one. Somebody said that was a Vlad question. Frodo, you mean a Woody? Didn't know he had DJ Vlad in the chat tonight. Y'all, why y'all doing Vlad like that, man? Y'all still watch Vlad? I ain't heard nothing about Vlad in forever, homie. My man said, name some of the businesses they had. Cellular phones, pager companies, lowrider shops, um, shoe stores, um, barbecue spots, taco spots, um, hamburger stands, barber shops. Yeah. All kind of shops, homie. Car washes. They say Vlad got a. They said Cubs got a Vlad handbook. How to ask cop questions. That's hilarious. Big, thick black sisters are the best, and they cook good. Yeah, I think you got to get that to the sisters. They know how to cook good. You got to get that to them. See, Breeze, what up? What up, cool Breeze? KB called me, y'all. KB said I'll be dogging him out and won't let him come on live with us, man. KB lying, though, man. KB ain't messing with me. Real hustlers always know how to make a business. That's why the question seemed like a cop question. Ask a black question. aka a Vlad question. I don't know. I tell you all the time, sometimes young DJ seems like he comes out of left field with his question. I've been saying that for at least this whole 2022, man. I don't know what it is. He seems smart and intelligent, like a real serious gambler. And then he say some weird shit, like, but maybe he just don't know about gang members in LA. Shit, who knows? I don't know. But I think the typical black guy from LA knows that black gang members have businesses. So I see why y'all are tripping off his question, but I didn't think it was that serious. You know what I mean? Tire shop, man. Oh yeah, homie Paris had a boat shop. Uh, the jet skis, man. All kind of spots, man. All kind of spots, man. Record shops, airbrush shops, t-shirt shops. Oh yeah. Oh right. He asked to name some. He didn't. You're right. He did ask to name some, but then he asked what kind. Radio shops. Oh yeah, car radios. Yeah, sounds. Yeah, car radios. Michael Capone Spooktown had a shop in Compton. Yeah, a lot of people had shops. So. Buddy lightweight in his feelings makes it even fun. It did make it funnier, but I'm like, damn, like y'all making fun of homie. Brittany Hampton, what's up, Brittany? Check this out, Brittany. Is that my Brittany Hampton from South Carolina? Let me know if that's my old school Brittany from South Carolina. First of all, I don't think they're gonna give everybody 233,000. So that's my answer. Where'd you get your barbecue in LA? Back in the day, Woody's barbecue, but Woody's, I don't know, man. Woody lost his style over the years. Uh, Phillips barbecue is pretty good. The one over there off of Crenshaw and Adams, and then they got one in Inglewood. OG Steve, what up, homeboy? Allerton in the house. Why? Because I don't believe it. I don't believe they finna give 500 billion to black people in California. That's why. King Paul, that's what's up. Kev, do any Christmas decoration? Nah, man, no decorations over here, man. Maybe when bro get out, we'll go steal some for old times. We'll go steal a tree, take some lights off somebody's house, take a snowman and some reindeer and set them up in front of my apartment door. How about that? Why you think ownership of property wasn't pushed a lot in hoods they were repping and fighting for? That's a good question. I don't know why. I think because they didn't know better. Like I always say, man, when we grew up, Crips and Bloods hadn't been around, hadn't been established long enough to be this great organization or organized or nothing like that to teach these things. And that's why I keep saying now you have all these different generations. Now you got generations of people that can teach the young better things. So that's why I was saying earlier when this live started, when the brother asked the question, matter of fact, I think it was you that asked the question, is why youngsters should listen to older dudes. Like, don't write them off because they're older. You know what I'm saying? Listen to them, get the game, because you got so many different people every three to 4 years of people that can tell you the right way to go. Like, if you look at the 1980s and 1990s drug dealers, they not selling drugs no more. They driving trucks. You look at the 80 and 90 fathers that wasn't there with their kids, look at them now. They hang with their kids. They help their kids. Everything's different now. And this is why youngsters should listen to an older dude and not be so reckless and think he know everything or think older dude is trying to control him. Like it's so much knowledge and understanding to spread to these new guys coming up that they should listen, bro. I mean, you just answered your own question, Joey. The 1.6 billion they give to war is not black people in California. Listen to this. 1.6 billion to war is for a whole nation, it's for a whole country, and they're not black. Now, let's multiply that by 3 or 4, and we're talking about one state. So now you're talking about one state, black people of African descent, 5-something billion. That's my answer, homie. I don't see it. I mean, you can't make me change my thought. I just don't see it. If it happens, cool. Get your money and run. There's dudes that got more than 200,000 during the pandemic. And look at what they doing right now. Did you hear California? That's what he's talking about, babyface Losa. And that's what I'm telling you. Are you listening to my answer? Do you understand the words coming out of my mouth? And then too, like, I don't know about black people owning property in West LA in the 60s. Maybe they did. Or maybe they were buying the property, right? If they had that kind of money in the 60s to buy a house for what, like 40 racks, 20, 30, 40 racks, why did they even move to California? They could have stayed in the South and been millionaires. I think they were buying, which is different when you have a mortgage to pay every month. That's different. And it took 25 years for people to buy them homes. So they weren't owning homes until the 80s and the 90s. So that goes back to what I'm saying. The gang members didn't know that shit. Gang members wasn't owning shit. It took their mamas and grandparents 25 years or more to own a damn house. So how could you teach something that you didn't know about? All right, all right. My grandparents bought their house in 70, and it was the last white family left on the block. Wait a minute, hold on. Where did you grow up? In West LA? Don't tell me you grew up in West LA, because now I'm going to be wondering about the black people that owned home in the 60s, right? The last white had just left. That's major there. Seemed like blacks outside Cali, like the South, was taught ownership early. Probably so. What up with the podcast? What podcast? I'm not familiar with the podcast. Kev, do you know Humpty that used to have a yellow 5.0 back in the day? I don't remember a yellow 5.0 back in the day, but I know a couple Humpties. Grandma left Texas at 19, landed in Athens Park area. I see you, Compton girl. You hanging out tonight, huh? In the 50s, I seen a house for 7 racks. I seen that in an old newspaper. I believe that. I was asking in the 60s, was it 20, 30, or 40 racks? Oh, good, but you didn't answer my question, Compton. Babyface Loxa, man, you getting player of the year around here, homie. We guilt tripped Compton girl to Stain. Yeah, we did. Absolutely. Let me look at her face one more time before she leaves. Woo, she's so pretty. Ooh, she a pretty thick thing with them Shirley Temple curl. Boy, she got her hair pressed and curled, like freshly pressed. I can see her and Babyface Loxa belling down 103rd and Watts. I could see them in front of the JDs, both of them with their hair done, fresh hairdos, right? I could see Babyface Loxa with some long ass hair sitting on his shoulder like Ice-T. After 10 years stay, on my shoulders it lay. My grandparents bought 2 houses on one property for $21,070. Damn. In West LA? Shit. How's the beef with A-Train in the 60s? Did it calm down? It's always up and down. It's always been that way. I don't know though, bro. You gotta ask somebody that's participating in the wars. Compton girl was here because of my handsome face. Well, don't overdo it, homie. Like you're kind of doing too much now. They say Babyface cannot handle Compton girl, homie. Rick looked like a devil, man. Rick, are you a tattoo artist or some shit? Babyface a cold player, man. You know how we do it up in here, Babyface. I gotta try it out first. You know she gotta come through me first. Even if I never met her, we just gonna pretend she came through me. Like I do it in here. They get offended and think I done hit. They think I done hit somebody I ain't never seen before. What are we doing? FaceTiming each other? We doing this shit over FaceTime or something? Kev dating service in full effect every night. Whenever it get late, it always go down. Get him. Jang says she just need a cholo in her life. I ain't mad at you, homie. Compton girl, you need a tortilla flat or you need a Compton body. What you looking for, Compton girl? A CV 155 or a CV 70? Let us know so get him Jank could get put on. Like he never too old to get put on a video that if you gonna mess with him. Back on the streets after 5 and a deuce. 7 years later, but still had the juice. CV3, you have to leave the threats in there, right? CV threats. Compton Cententos, how you say it? Tortilla flats. Cholos don't date black girls. Yes, they do. You tripping. Since when they don't date black girls? Girl, you've been gone too long. You better bring your ass back to California. What you mean they don't date black girls? Girl, you tripping. You stuck in the old days. You remind me of Jerry Jones back when he didn't want black people at Arkansas College. I don't know about Jamaican gangs, man. It seemed like it's less of a Jamaican presence than it was in the mid 80s. Right, but then you put tortilla flats, so that threw me off. Like, so you saying CV70 tortilla flats is two different gangs? Oh, probably not there. It seemed like they would. Like when you leave California, the racism between black and brown just disappears. Like in Vegas and Arizona, man, what? And the Asians love us when you start going up north to Oregon. Wow, them Chinese women, they love us. I meet a lot of 60 Crips tomorrow. That's what's up. Oh, no, not Jerry. He's still a prejudice. Look to him. Is it, or is it just me? Well, Crystal, all my kids is wet blacks. He got wet black kids. If you throw his kids in the ocean, they don't know if they swim in Africa or Mexico. They like, which way do we go, Holmes? That way. They just point and swim. The wet blacks. Forget Chuck Woolery, Kev on his love connection thing, and I'm telling you, it's every late night, bro. They mix scabs. They not getting their hair wet, fool. Damn, what race don't get their hair wet? Let me see. I ain't familiar with that one, man. They boys or girls, man. You know they got swim caps. The girls can rock a swim cap, homie, so they don't mess up their pressed hair. Like Compton girl. When you get your hair done like Compton girl, you don't go get in the water. You take a shower with a trash bag over your head. Kev told you about Big Rick having an Asian set of 60s. I'm about to hit Compton girl DM. I ain't mad at you. Kev, this is not about me. You have to hook Mr. Pretty Boy and your viewer up first. Then you can hook the... Okay, all right. She's new over here and she's running the channel already. You want to come on and be my co-host? Could you please come on and help me with this love connection? We could do the dating game. 2 girls and a boy. Oh, that's what's up, man. You did your thing, homie. Get them jank. And then their dad is a Raider fan. What a letdown, homie. Still rolling my ass off at Wet Blacks. Man, Get him jank is a riot, homie. He should be doing stand-up comedy, man. That dude is funny as hell. Your head is just big. Why do you always comment, Crystal? You like me to joke about you, right? When you got a big ass head, of course the swim cap's gonna be tight. Like your head is too damn big. If you don't put your head on a damn diet, like most girls try to lose some stomach, lose their love handle. You trying to lose your head. You trying to make sure you could fit a swim cap to go jump in the ocean with, get them Jenks kids and shit. Don't tell me you the mama. At least the Raiders won today. Yeah, that's what's up. So did the Lakers, though. If the Lakers can win, anybody can win on any given Sunday. Eyeball Torres, what's up, homeboy? Threats Flores to keep the wet look and floral aroma in the hair. Who's that, man? Your brother and your pops? Your pops look like he had a sack back in the day, man. Pops looked like he was the man back in the day. Hey, homie, you know some stone? I don't know no stone that moved to Fresno, bro. I don't know everybody. I don't profess to know everybody. Eagles 11-1. Who had your top 5 lowriders in the hood, Kev? Shit. Got to put Money Mike. I guess Leon Chisholm, I guess, if he still qualifies. Or Slip Rock had a cool rider. Little Shawnee Mac had a fly-ass rider. Big Bam. Big Bam had some fly low riders. Number 1, good looking out, bro. Appreciate you. You have any stories with the Northerners in prison? Nah, you know what? I ran across the Northerners. I probably got 3 stories all on the same yard. One, I seen, oh, you want me to give them to you in order? I'm not going to give you the whole story, but one in the gym, and he was, man, they rushed him. He jumped on the top bunks. He jumped from bunk to bunk to bunk. They was trying to get him. He put up a cool squabble. Of course, he went to the hole. Another one hit the line. My first day on the yard, he got whacked. Another one, they sent a busload of Northaniels to the yard. It come out of R&R with their property in their hand and everything. And before they could go to their building, before they could get housed, they just took off from the yard. They got down on the southern, like a PC move, but they got theirs in. They got it in. And that way they didn't have to hit the yard. Them the only 3 stories I got with the Northerners. I never did no time with them. Never conversated or got no game from them or nothing like that. I don't know Big Smoke from Dodge or Slide, but I got a Kiko from Dodge City story tomorrow. Tomorrow, homie. I'm going to stop giving y'all module stories because I'm going to piss a lot of people off. A lot of people going to get mad and think I'm talking too much and stirring things up, bringing back bad memories. So I'm going to stay away from the module, right? I'm not going to tell no more module stories. I was just trying to let y'all know, like, what it's like being in the modules in the 90s. Post 4800 Crip module stories, right? Kiko Loke was your big homie, then I'm your big homie too then, man. Is that stretching it? Like, can I be your big homie? Because I took Kiko up under the wing one day. Kev Mac ever steal Dayton's? I never stole no Dayton's. But yeah. But not Dayton's. Does that car have Dayton's? Nah, I bought all my Dayton's. I bought my first pair from my brother after he jacked somebody. And then I bought a pair from Slip Rock V, House of Chrome. Y'all remember the House of Chrome? I bought a couple pair from the House of Chrome. And then I gave a pair to Cowboy. One was bent. I bent one rim. The other 3 were still new. Traded Cowboy, something for that. Kev, to your memory, who was the first 100 set to join the O car? Oh, shit, I don't know. Shit, to my memory, I don't know, man. I have no idea. But you would think it was the 111s, right? Good looking out, man. Kev just saw 190 Rudy a few days ago. Yeah. Where you know 190 Rudy from? Did he tell you I was lying? I don't have no 4800 stories. When I got the 4800, it wasn't a Crip module no more. So I can't give you no 4800 stories, but that one about BJ looking for the infamous BJ, that was in 4800. Pup, the homie from 11 Trey Block, he was in 4800. I don't have them 4800 booty bandit story, man. That's them older dudes, man. That's them older dudes, homie. We're going to put that on the generation. Them dudes is talking about they OGs now. Them OGs that was there and this and that. Them OGs that was putting in all this work. Them OGs, yeah. That was them. I wasn't in there with them. You know what I mean? Man, I keep telling you, homie, I don't know no Stone, homie. Like, why are you spamming the forum, though? Who gave you your first head up from NAC and which NAC set was it? I don't know, man. That's a weird question for me. Kev Mac ever put on a Cowboys hat? I doubt if I ever have. Not that I wouldn't. for real, I wouldn't say I wouldn't, but I don't think I ever have. I rocked a Cowboy shirt before. I bought my son a Cowboy jersey for Christmas once. The white dude wannabe pimp got punched on. They've been talking about that. I don't know who that is. Man, I wasn't expecting to be on here this long, man. Buy him an Eagle jersey. He grown now. He buys his own jerseys. Kev, do you know any non-affiliate that are rap and squabbled up? Yeah, I know a few. Well, I guess I'm gonna get out of here, y'all. It's approaching midnight on the West Coast. That number 60 Cowboy jersey was pop. Yeah, a few homies had the 60 Cowboy jersey. You're absolutely right about that. You know what? Devontae Adams he's a very good wide receiver. You may remember me saying it was gonna hurt the Packers letting him go. Yeah, Devontae Adams for sure. He's a really good wide receiver. All right, get him, Jank, man. You take it easy, homie. Stay strong, man. They say he's slow though. Y'all take it easy, man. Much love. Thanks for the super chats and cash apps. I appreciate y'all. 6 a.m. Y'all know what time it is. Peace.